Dan Perry here with another Dan on Tech Active Directory video for Northeast State Community College. With Active Directory, when you're designing your Active Directory structure, you need to design your organization, how you're going to organize everything. When you create Active Directory, it creates some containers or folders for users and computers, and you could put everything in there. The problem with doing that is you're not able to manage it. Group policy and other management tools don't work in just a folder. Now, you can't actually create any new folders, but you create new organizational units. They're similar to folders, but they have a slightly different icon, so visually you can tell they're different. But they give you the ability to manage the objects inside. There's no right or wrong way to organize your Active Directory, but there's some common ways, some ways that make sense. One of the most common is to organize your Active Directory structure based on your company's organization. So, for example, if your company had an engineering department and an accounting department and a shipping department, that may be a good way to create your initial organizational units. So you could go in here with your Active Directory, you could create an accounting organizational unit, an engineering organizational unit, and so on. Now, underneath that, you may want additional organizational units. Very common would be to put under each of those an OU that would divide maybe your users and computers. And that would work. And you would have that for each OU. That still keeps all the computers for accounting together, all the users, but for management, you typically don't want to mix different types of devices. So that could be one method that you would use. If your company's a little bit larger, you might want to do something a little bit more detailed. So you could go in here and you could take your accounting department and maybe further divide it into, say, payroll, accounts receivable, accounts payable, and then under those, again, have users and computers. If your company has multiple locations, you might choose to divide them by location. So we could have OUs for Tennessee and Texas, Wyoming, Virginia. And under each of those, again, whatever organization or grouping you need. So accounting and engineering, sales. And under those, once again, you may decide to have your users and your computers OUs. Now, I've also seen that reversed where you had the accounting department and then the accounting department maybe by location, by Tennessee or so on. Now, in this case, I'm showing that we're about 3 levels deep. We've got our Tennessee, our accounting, and our users, so 3 levels deep. Microsoft strongly recommends that you never go below 10 levels. As you go more and more levels deep in your structure, you're going to slow down your operation. Personally, I find that 3, maybe 4 levels deep is about as deep as you want to go. If you hit that 5 levels, take a serious look at your design, and maybe you need to reevaluate, because you're probably not doing things in the most efficient manner. So, although that would not be wrong to go deeper, it would affect performance, and there probably is, in that case, a better way of doing it. Thank you for watching this Dan on Tech video for Northeast State Community College. Please subscribe to this playlist so you don't miss future videos.